Okay, will the audience please remain standing? Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Everyone, please take your seats.
Welcome to the graduation ceremonies for the class of 2016. Dr. Dobransky, Dr. Whitney, honored guests, parents, family, and students, it is a pleasure to welcome you here today for this memorable occasion. At this time, I present the principal of Kings Fork High School, Dr. Ron Lee.
Good morning again, everyone. Greetings, Dr. Dobransky, school board members, Dr. Whitney, the Kings Fork faculty, staff, parents, and guests. We would like to welcome you to the 2016 commencement program for Kings Fork. This is not only a special occasion for you, but for me as well, as this is my first group of graduating seniors, and I want to let you know it has been a blast. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and congratulations, guys. I'm very proud of you. And now, I'd like to welcome to the podium the chairman of the school board, Dr. Dobransky.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Before I get started, I'd like to recognize other board members that are here. That would be Dr. Brooks Buck. Please stand. Ms. Phyllis Byram, Ms. Linda Bouchard, Mr. David Mitnick, and Vice Chairman, Mr. Enoch Copeland. This is indeed a proud and fitting day for all of you. We're proud of your efforts and proud of what you've done to get here, especially the pride and achievement you brought to the Suffolk City schools. You've been out there on your own, and we're proud of everything you've done. I'm not going to take up too much time, but this time I'd like to ask Ms. Lorraine Skeeter to come in and introduce our guest speaker, Ms. Skeeter, who is also a board member. I'm sorry.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Congratulations to the Kings Fork 2016 graduating class. At this time, I'd like to introduce and present to some the superintendent of Suffolk Public Schools, Dr. Darren Whitney. He's a native of Hampton, Virginia. He was educated in the Hampton Public Schools, City Public Schools. He graduated with a bachelor's degree from Christopher Newport University, a master's in science degree from Old Dominion University, and a doctorate of education from Virginia Tech with a major in educational leadership and policy studies. Dr. Whitney is involved in a number of community organizations. Just to name a few, he's a Realtor, a Suffolk Realtor, serves as the chairman of the Region 2 Superintendent Study Group, serves on the council. He's a council member of the Advanced Education Community and School Board member of a member of the Community and School Board. Chairs the CSEP Joint Board Committee, serves on the State Judge and Superintendent's Committee. As a member of the United Way, works with the Young Society in the United Way. He's also the university, works with the University of Virginia through the K-12 education. He's a member of the 200 Men Plus Men. He's an Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated member, and he's been newly appointed to the Suffolk Foundation and he's a member of a church in the city of Suffolk. Dr. Whitney has done much work with the Suffolk Public Schools. He's also served as an elementary teacher, an assistant principal, and principal. He's been with a coordinator of education. He's advanced to position of assistant superintendent of elementary instructions, served as the deputy superintendent responsible for curriculums and instruction, and is currently the superintendent of Suffolk City Public Schools. During his 6 years of tenure with us as a superintendent, the following initiatives have taken place, only a few. One being the online application process. He's modernized the website of which we have. He's been on the Staff Advisory Council, online professional development, virtual teacher work days, study of state of school, learning fair, community service, requirements for graduation, and awarding winning community summer school program. Dr. Whitney has been awarded Teacher of the Year recognition, Outstanding Young Men of America Award, and Principal of the School Bell Award. Dr. Whitney was named Regional 2 and at present Superintendent of the Year. Dr. Whitney is also an adjunct professor for Old Dominion University. Dr. Whitney is married for 26 years. His wife's name is Conjo Galloway Whitney, and she's a reading specialist in the Suffolk Public Schools. Their daughter Chelsea, is a graduate of Suffolk Public Schools and is currently a student at Radford University. I present to you Dr. Darren R. Whitney, Superintendent, Suffolk Public Schools.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Skeeter. Good morning, Bulldogs. Members of our school board, faculty, staff, parents, special guests, but most importantly, the class of 2016. Give yourselves a hand. It is indeed an honor to stand before you as your superintendent. This occasion, graduation, is a time many of you will not forget. As I was preparing a few words for today, I thought back to my own high school graduation back in 1983. Yeah, 1983. I know many of you thought it was more recent than that. But back in 1983, as I sat there, I said, what was I thinking? I had to think back, how was I feeling? Where was I as an 18-year-old? And as I thought, I said, I certainly wasn't thinking about what the superintendent was going to say as far as advice. Having said that, I've come to the conclusion that my comments need to be brief, but hopefully meaningful. As we know, today is a celebration, a day to say thank you. Thank you to your parents. Thank you to your teachers. Thank you to the staff and administration. A day to say congratulations and a day for you to sit back and enjoy. Seniors, you have earned this day. You have worked hard to be here today. I want to focus on a simple quote I heard years ago, but I read recently on the back of a bumper sticker, and it made me think. Now, I know as seniors, most of you had to choose your favorite quote to put under your senior picture in your 2016 yearbook. While I can't say this is necessarily my favorite quote, it is one that I take to heart and would challenge each of you to think about and consider its meaning as you move through this next chapter of your life. I believe this quote applies to you as young adults. It applies to young children. It applies to most of the adults that are in our society today. This quote, however, can be interpreted as being too harsh, being too direct, or in some may say it's simply not appropriate. But I like it anyway. I like it because I think that it summarizes what we need to consider as we move throughout our life. as each of you meet new people, meet new challenges, and as you continue on. And what is this quote, you're probably asking? Well, it's a quote attributed to General George S. Patton, who was a United States Army officer during World War II. Are you ready for the quote? The quote is, "Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way." Some may say it's too harsh, but the reality of this quote is what you will and perhaps have already faced. There are times in your life where you will need to lead, and you will serve as the leader. There are times in your life you will need to follow that leader. You will need to follow as a leader. You will also come across those who simply need to get out of the way. First, I want to talk about leading. In life, there are leaders, or at times, you may be that leader. It has little to do with the title. It has little to do with a particular role or job, because there are many situations in your personal life as well as your professional life where you must take the lead. And when you take this lead, you must use those informal and formal leadership skills to set your vision and strive towards those goals that you set. Those leadership skills may include taking the initiative and responding flexibly to changing situations. It may also include accepting responsibilities for mistakes and wrong decisions. Another leadership quality may be to ensure that you're planning and that you're organizing. And it also may include taking a positive attitude and learning from things that didn't go as planned. Again, lead, follow, or get out of the way. Another option in life is to follow the leader. And there's nothing wrong with being a follower of a positive leader. And if this is your role in a situation, being a good follower is just as important as being the leader. As a follower, you play an important role to implement the tactics of that leader. We cannot always be the leader in every situation. At times, we must take on the role of the follower in order to get things done. I've heard many times that to be a great leader, you must also be able to be a great follower. You can gain some of those same leadership skills mentioned before by being a follower of a positive leader. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. And now for the few that simply will need to get out of the way. Those people you may come across, and we've all seen them, whether it's in group work, whether it's on a job, part-time job, or you may face in your career. Those who are not leading, those who are not following, they're simply in the way. When I speak to business owners and so forth, whether they're in the city or outside of the city, they say they want workers who can get along with others, who can problem solve, who can think creatively. As a leader and a follower, that can happen. But if you are one of those who impedes progress, the naysayers, the Debbie Downer, you really need to step aside, get out of the way, and let progress continue. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. So as you venture on, whether it's going off to school, the military, or into the workforce, you will see the necessity to lead or follow a leader, to stay on a path to meet your goals, to get things done. If you remember nothing else from today, from all of the celebrations, from all of the comments, from all of the advice that you hear, I ask that you lead, follow a positive leader, or simply move aside and get out of the way. Congratulations, seniors. I wish you well. Make Suffolk Public Schools even prouder. Thank you.
Today we are honoring all of our graduates this morning, but two students in particular deserve special recognition, our valedictorian and salutatorian, the top two students in the class of 2016. These students worked hard year after year, taking some of the most challenging courses offered. It wasn't easy, but they persevered and today are honored for their academic achievement. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 2016, Miss Emma Taylor Fishwick.
My fellow classmates, we have made it. We have made it to the day that we all looked forward to and strived to achieve ever since we walked through those doors at Kings Fork High School. We have sat through numerous amounts of classes, exams, SOLs, and for many, completing all of the former, while also participating in clubs, sports, and/or jobs. Now, there might have been a few ups and downs through our high school years. However, I hope that you all have developed happy memories that will stay with you for a lifetime. I can tell you that I have. When I first transferred to Kings Fork High School in 10th grade, I was terrified. I did not know anyone. However, the peers at the school were fast to include me. And with the help of the teachers, counselors, and school administrators, I started to no longer feel like an outsider. I made some really great friends. And I also had the opportunity to expand myself and become involved in many different clubs and activities. Therefore, transferring to Kings Fork High School taught me that change might be extremely scary at first, but good things can come out of those experiences with hard work and dedication. They did for me. That is something that I have to keep in mind, and I hope that you all keep in mind as you move on to your next step in your life, no matter where it might be. College, the military, and/or the workforce. I also hope that you all are able to see the good times that you were all able to have at Kings Fork High School, such as this day, graduation, no matter how bittersweet it might be. I would also love for us all to say big thanks to our friends, parents, teachers, counselors, and administrators who helped guide us through our high school experience. Lastly, but maybe most importantly, I hope that you all are excited about the future and the possibilities that it holds. Thank you.
Our students worked very hard this year applying for scholarships. This is a very time-consuming process that requires perseverance and hard work. It also requires students who have worked hard their entire high school careers to have the qualifications necessary to be eligible for these scholarships. I am very proud to announce that so far, and this number is still increasing, our students have been awarded $2,153,079 in scholarships. Now, our next speaker has set high goals for herself throughout her high school career. Whether in school, in sports, or through volunteer work, she always pushes herself to do her very best. Today, she is recognized for all her hard work. Please welcome the valedictorian for the class of 2016, Miss Elizabeth Childs.
In a few hours, we will walk across the stage, grab our diplomas, and move our tassels from left to right. Each of us will be one of the 297 seniors graduating from Kings Fork High School in 2016. After today, we will no longer be required to wake up at 7 a.m. to go to school with annoying students or bothersome teachers. After today, we will no longer be required to do anything. This is goodbye to the exasperating bus systems that take us to school 20 minutes before we are allowed to even enter the building. This is goodbye to the trying students who do not know how to park their car. For 10% of us, never again will we have to ask, does it count for CAS? Claudia. Now we are graduating. Now it is time to find out exactly when these 12 years of school will come in handy and hope we didn't sleep through that lesson. We are leaving the structure of governmental education and graduating to the freedom of embarking our own path towards independence. For some of us, this means leaving our parents to pursue secondary education. For others, it is entering the workforce to start our own careers. Those joining the armed forces will not only be gaining their own independence, but also fighting for the independence of our country. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the details of our journey at Kings Fork and how it has shaped us to this moment. We've all had our share of football games, marching band competitions, and sports events. We've all had people we're glad we won't have to see after 4 years, and people we wish we will see for 40 more years. I also will not tire you with thanking the numerous people who have helped us through this journey. Yes, our teachers have helped us with our studies. Yes, our relatives have helped us at home. And yes, God has helped us when these teachers and relatives began to exasperate us with their bellicose efforts to push us towards our dreams. However, they're not the only ones to thank. Thank yourselves. When senior year started, 332 students were preparing themselves for graduation. Now, only 297 sit before me today who are graduating from Kings Fork High School. Only 297 of us were able to push through the academic, social, and emotional stresses of life and walk across this stage today. For years, our life has been written for us. Go to school, get good grades, pass your classes, pass your SOLs, take personal finance, look well-rounded. Well, congratulations, Kings Fork class of 2016. From here on out, no one decides your standards for learning. Now that is your job. Do not see this graduation as the end of your journey, but as the beginning of the life that you get to author. So let this stage not be a stepping stone, but a launching pad from which you charter your own dreams. This is your life. Make it count. Thank you.
Dr. Dobransky, Dr. Whitney, Dr. Lee, members of the school board, faculty, parents, and friends, I present to you those students who have met their academic and program objectives as prescribed by the Commonwealth of Virginia and Suffolk City Public Schools. They are hereby declared candidates for graduation in the Kings Fork High School graduating class of 2016. Beginning with the honor graduates for the class of 2016, candidates for graduation, please come to the stage.
Elizabeth Helen Childs. Emma Charlotte Taylor Fishwick. Jean-Luc Behringer Iowan. Jalen Anthony Allen. Sharanda Nazaria Artis. Antonio Malik Ashlock. Kier Rashay Askew. Hannah Elizabeth Atkins. Tyshelle Renicia Bautista. Marcus Christopher Blodgett. Denisha Monique Brickhouse. Joshua Malcolm Bush. Lindsay Ann Carlesi. Azana Janae Carr. Taylor Shaw Carter. Jessica Elizabeth Chamberlain. Joe Edward Chamberlain. Peyton Matthew Kluginski. Tavania Alexis Claude. Jaquasia Raquel Council. Albertha Beatrice Cross. Sonora Ashley Curlis. Micaiah Sharday Darden. Jeffrey Howard Davis. Brianna Lark Della Espriella. Dietrich Thomas Dice. Fanaya Chantel Doswell. Jalen Shamir Downs. Jaslyn Jakima Dunn. Nayani Iman Etheridge. Royce DeJour Farrell. Samantha Ann Flannery. Akira Garcia. Shannon Marie Girton. Deja Latrice Godet. Marissa Jordan Gross. Taya Monique Hale. Trevor Lorenzo Hansley. Mahogany Anaya Harper. Jerry Thomas Harris Jr. Kenwood Harris Jr. China Lauren Hart. Savannah Nicole Hayes. Sarah Elizabeth Holland. Justin Aaron Holloway. Ryan Nathaniel Hummel. Sabrina Faith Hussman. Sydney Nicole Johnson. Alexander John Kay. Kayla Simone Key. Kiana Anessa Kemp. Sean Tyler Klepper. Hunter Stanley Loesch. Amira Janae Maines. Emma Marie Marston. Courtney Rose Middleton. Grayson Andrew Milburn. Randy Kathleen Miller. Sean Taylor Miller. Montana Alexis Ray Mitchell. Brittany Nicole Mose. Logan Taylor Montel. Caitlin Sale Morrison. Carly Hannah Morse. Jordan Raymond Moser. Susan Elizabeth Mooney. Annabella Marie Emily Newman. Kenny Nguyen, Ryan Joseph Noggle, Timothy James Noggle, Caleb Alexander Ralph, Ariel Therese Reyes, Demetrius Rodriguez, Anthony Javaris Rowe, Amanda Lynn Schaefer, Benjamin Mitchell Shapiro, Salem Darnell Shiflett, Khalil Damari Simpson, Bailey Christopher Lee Smith, Jimmy Cecil Smith, Brittany Alexis Stokes, Nigel Malik Stokes, Brian Cody Strong, Wesley Jordan Potts, Victoria Yvette Owens, Zanae Marie Stuber, Tyler Joseph Sutton, Jamal Trayvon Taylor, Peter Lee Troya, Carl Leon Van, Kaylee Rose Wall, Daisha Lachey Wiggins, Daniel Pravard Williams Jr., Simone Alyssa Williams, Deshaun Leandrew Wilson, Draquan Leandrew Wilson, Christina Special Archer, Raekwon Cordell Pope,
Alrighty, now we're going to continue. Congratulations! I'm so proud of all of you. You look great. Love you. All right, girl, let's do it. Sierra Janae Alexander, Deontay Daquan Allen, Robert Andrew Archibald, Zakiah Maisha Armstrong, Justin Wade Asbell, Vernita Deanna Bailey, Alhaji Simba Bakari, Audrey Adeja Baker, look at it, Tierra Ainisha Banks, Tori Shania Barclift, Atea Alexis Beal, Takila Kiana Beal, Darren Blake Beaton, Ashley Marie Bador, Madison Lee Belcher, Tamia Laisha Lachey Blakely,
Liquan Sherrod Bond. Markel Tobias Bonaparte. Kiana Danae Boone. Isis Natana Janae Boose. Timothy Isaiah Boose. Corey Austin Barecki. Amber Nicole Bowser. Quadarius Shakur Boyd. Destiny Shaquante Boykins. Dylan Tiara Bradshaw. Trayvon Quante Brock. Sonia LaBrittany Brothers. Dijon Ahmad Brown. Notorious Love Brown. Taika Lachey Brown. Eric, start over. Kathleen Starr Carpenter. Darian Jamal Carr. Ashley Rose Cartwright. Tatiana Lamisha Casper. Kendall Victoria Chapel. Franklin Marcel Chatham. Travius Daquan Cheeks. Cardasia Katara Monet Clark. Timothy Jacob Clark. Alexander Valdez Coleman Jr. Joshua Alexander Cooley. Logan Kenneth Corbet. Kevin LaShawn Cotton. Jessica Blair Creekmore. Ariel Japri Cross. Zachary Avis Culp. Avery Awan Christopher Cutler Greer. Destiny Diane Daniel. Myasia Joyce Daniels. Anthony Arnell Davis Jr. Trayshawn Levante Delk. Joshua David Deloach. Wesley Chance Deloaf. Joseph Ronald Duncan. Elijah Isaiah Ellis. Marcel Melola Inabofo Church. Denzel Maurice Fox. Ronche Jamel Franklin. Justin Stephen Francie. Tyra Tamara Gaston. Keandrea Charmise Gatlin. Brandon Keith Gilbert. Brittany Arlisha Goodman. Destiny Darlene Gordon. Alicia Elizabeth Grooms. Andrew Wayne Hall. I love you. Corey Mason Butler. Noah Alden Callis.
Ashley Marie Hall. Gabriella Lynn Hamill. Asia Monique Harrell. Melissa Lynn Hatfield. Jocelyn Marcel Hatton. Andre Malik Henderson. Shantana Kamisha Henry. Joseph, is it Joseph? Joseph William Herdig. Daryl Isaiah Hill. Lafayette Clifford Holly Jr. Abigail Grace Hommel. Brandon Deontay Jackson. Ellery Unique Jefferson. Adam Saquon Jones. Kevin Lamont Jones Jr. Kaylee Renee Justice. Cameron Liam Kennedy. Armani Sade King. Denzel Jamal King. Ryan Andrew Cluck. Brady Mackay Knapp. Nicholas Brandon Langford. Sierra Lene Lassiter. Tyree McKinley Ligon. Ryan Alexander Long. Demetrius Harold Falk Jr. Tiana Janae Foster. Andrea Dominique Manley. Tyriana Raquel Manning. Cullen Jawan Marshall. Edie Moss Martin. Zaman Armani Martinez Andrews. Lucy Vaquez McLean. Aaliyah Danae McKinley. Emmanuel Craig Miller. Kenneth Cornelius Mizell II. Ashley Monique Moffitt. Tori Delonza Myrick Jr. Kendry Tillin Lawrence Nash. Sean Michael Nichols. Nathaniel Ortiz Hernandez. Deshani Danielle Parker. Kevin Joshua Parker. Jaquisha Lynette Parson. Lauren Danielle Patterson. Michael Levon Pearson. Tony Van. Selena Aaliyah Pope. Jamel Dodd Price Jr. Kelsey Lauren Price. Jonas Gabriel Jones. Janelle Kristen Ruth Jones. Thomas Earl Jones Jr. Amias Devin Privet. Samuel Allen Putter. Stephen Oscar Reeder. Taylor Nicole Reese. Taylor John Reichert. Kawan Rashad Reed. Shakira Rashida Richardson. Kenneth Elijah Ricks. Jayla Neko Riddick. Aisha Latrice Riley. Diamond Marie Robinson. Hannah Marie Robinson. Tyler Michael Roars. Kylie Shay Ryan. Cameron Tyree Chantus. Juan Ronaldo Saunders. Delos Antoine Savage. Jerry Devontae Scott. Ariana Angelique Scott. Kelton Brian Sessoms. Kelly Esparza Sherrill. Ryan Christian Shirkus. Maya Aviant Simmons. Ashley Renee Norman. Haley Megan Nuther. John Marquis Spearman. Courtney Marie Stallings. Don Juanez Unique Stansel. Christian Lee Taylor. Latonia Renee Thomas. Terry Lee Tubbs II. Rayana Janae Tyler. Isaiah Samuel Walker. Sasha Hope Warner. Sade Rochelle Warner. Jasmine Gabrielle Waters. Keon Jamal Waters. Kalisha LaDeja Watkins. Jocelyn Hope Wells. Deshaun Lamont Wethington. Justin Michael Williams. Jada Shaquanda Williams. Shalasia Sierra Whitfield. Jasmine Evelyn Hill. Demetrius DeJuan Willis. Tashiana Draquana Willis. James Marquez Wilson Hansley. Taji DeJour Winslow. Jacob Craig Womack. Brianna Katera Woodley. Austin James Wright. Akira Monet Yule. Bria Ebony Roman. I love you.
I love you too.
Christopher Julian Roscoe. Kennedy Nicole Ross. Amber Nicole Rupert.
Guys, it's almost that time. And as I thought last night about some of the things that I wanted to say, what came to mind is the Bulldog family. I think this year is kind of a microcosm of what life is going to be like. Some of you I've known for a long time. I was the principal at your kindergarten graduation. That's right. Some of you, I was the principal at your 5th grade graduation. And we all came together this year. Sometimes it was a little rough at the beginning. But like any group, any family, as the days went by and the months passed by, we grew closer together. I wanted you to know that you are a very special group. I remember the football games as well. I remember the basketball games, the award ceremonies, the infamous senior pep rally prank. All of those things, all of those events made it a special group and made it a special time for us. I will leave you with this, 4 things that I want to leave you with, some advice that I probably wish I had listened to when I was sitting where you are. First of all, something my grandmother told me, listen first and talk later. You're going to need that in life. My grandmother told me that that's why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we could listen twice as much as we speak. You are now entering that part of life where I know you have a diploma and you think, well, I know all there is to know, but I assure you, you're going to learn a whole lot more in the future. You see, the difference is that, in school, the teacher teaches you the lesson and then you take the test. But in real life, life is going to test you first, and from that you're going to learn your lesson. So if you learn anything else, be a good listener. Know this as well. You're going to make mistakes and you're going to mess up. Nobody's perfect. Your parents don't expect you to be perfect. They would like it, but we've all made mistakes. And the number one thing that I would share with you is when you make mistakes, forget about it and move on and don't repeat the same mistakes again. The thing about life is that we are free to choose, but we are not free from our actions, the consequences of our actions. You're going to learn that as well being an adult. So remember this. Just move on past it and look forward to tomorrow. The next thing you're going to recognize is that nobody in college or at your job or in the military cares about how popular you were in high school. They don't care that you were the most popular, that you won a state championship. The one thing that you're going to figure out is that people actually are going to like you because of you. So be yourself. Because yourself is the best person that you can possibly be. The last thing I would like to say, and if you really don't hear anything else, I know your parents will tell you this. Credit cards are not free money. Okay? Let me repeat. Credit cards are not free money. Unless you're the most responsible 18 to 24-year-olds I've ever seen, it's going to get you in trouble. Just say no, guys, all right? Just say no. I also want to say that some of us, you will be going out into the workplace. Some of you will be going to college. But I want to give a special honor to the men and women who will leave today to go serve our country. The freedoms that we have in America are not free. They have been paid for by the sacrifices of the men and women in our military. And I want you guys to know who are leaving to go out that you have my deepest respect and my most sincere gratitude for your service. And I want you to know that I personally am humbled and thankful that you're going to go out and protect not only my freedom, but our way of life here in America. Congratulations to you guys. I also want you to know on behalf of Mr. Ely, Ms. Boone, Ms. Wahalik, the administrative team, and Mr. Green, I want to say to him, we're going to miss him. He's moving on as well. He's graduating too. As the principal of John Yates Middle School, I want to say thank you, Mr. Green. Dr. Dobransky, school board members, Dr. Whitney, the Kings Fork High School faculty and staff. Now, for one of the last times that I think I get to tell them what to do, I'm going to ask the class of 2016 to please stand. Turn your tassels to the left. I think Dr. Whitney has given me the green light. By the power granted to me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Suffolk Public School Board, I declare that you have met the requirements set forth and are now graduates of the Kings Fork High School. Congratulations and Bulldog Pride.